It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. Cairo Santos set for the opening kick. And here we go from LA. Blake Corum now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Right there, we can do it. Show 'em what you got. Gonna do it. Hey, we got this.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. They're taking a shot on this first play. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But I'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap. Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So 2nd down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game. Running it after the penalty. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Williams throwing on 4th. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. Williams hitting, that ball's out. And it looks like that'll be Rams football. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually works. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man.
Big 20. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's stopped at the 31 It's 6 and a first down as well. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Set. 250. White.
Stafford now on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So they're left facing third and long.
And 10 yards
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Complete beyond the marker. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
The Rams will
It's Stafford once more. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, Brock, they're uncertainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
What is on?
On play action, here's Williams. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Getting out to his left. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First down throw by Williams. He's running with it, and he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Bears. Now here's Williams. Rolling out to his left. Taking off with it again. Racing down the left side. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. They'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we return. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Bails out of the pocket quick. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. Picked up by the Rams. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams grow their lead to 14-0. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. One play action. Williams chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Williams from the gun. Flushed out now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buying some time left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Buying some time, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fourth and forever coming up. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth and forever coming up. They will go for it. Williams buys time, rolling right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams both racing them to the halftime locker room. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
Bears nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from LA. Marvin Mims now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
They'll take over 1st down.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing now, Stafford. His first throw is an interception. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Looks away from one. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Next to throw again. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down, Denver.
They'll throw again. Nix. Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Nix with it on first. Completed over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And what will they dial up on third and short?
2 yards to go.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Harvey goes up and over for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Broncos get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish.
And no, they faked it! Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's complete. 2-2 Atwell. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, here's Stafford. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams tie and can take the lead here in the second.
that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
For the two-point conversion.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Mims. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Nix from the gun. Completed to Sutton. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Jared Verse on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hold on, set.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
Pick up on the play. And it's third down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Giving this to Harvey. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hold on, set.
Nix now to throw. Cut by Sutton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hold on, set.
Nix looking to throw. Finds Mims. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Once more, it's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. This is Ingram looking left side. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Hold on, set.
Nix off the play action. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll throw it. Screen here for Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. And this one is launched downfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's P.J. Love. And the Broncos are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Blake Corum now to return it. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep?
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down.
Ready, get on!
To throw, Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
22 more yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams managed to tie this game. It's 13-all. So the extra point was made, but after that penalty, they're reconsidering. They're going to try for 2.
The Rams will line
Stafford's
up
going to
for
throw
a
for it.
two-point conversion.
And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
14. Broncos 13.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first and 10, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ingram's got another one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On first down, it's Nix. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Second down, give to Harvey. On the move, past the 40. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
19.
So we're through three here.
14.
When we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Will Lutz to kick off for the
Here's
Broncos.
Lutz set to kick this away. Whittington now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Whittington on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They take the handoff now, Stafford. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Stafford now on second and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again. Riley Moss with the pick.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, he is killing his team.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Give him 8 on that one, and it's going to be first down Denver. New set of downs for him from the 31. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, here we go, second down. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Will finds his back. Harvey. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos leading by 5.
At the 10-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Harvey straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Looking to throw. Rose caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the game. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm.
And he got there in time. He is taken down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
It's a turnover on
Hey, drops
downs.
happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Fits it through the middle. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard
Look to throw it. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles. It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Blake Corum now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Stafford from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 42.
Ready. Yellow lady.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
That's on target, Puka Nacua. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's caught for the first. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
A gain of 6.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's got Smith again. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And the defender comes away with it. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Jackson now on 3rd. Pass pulled in by Henry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over on their end of the field.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and that brings up 3rd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football because it's a...
Oh, they got it! Intercepted along the goal line! Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. He's got it on a bootleg. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Rolling out to his left. He calls his own number again. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Putting 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. Now Jackson off the play action. Headed out right. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Play action now with Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defense.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 40.